Welcome to Wow Speaks English,
a streaming program with a radio format made by the students for the world.
Hello. Welcome again to Wow Speaks English. My name is Linda, one of your hosts, and today we have an amazing episode about women's soccer, and its name is Kick Like a Girl, Breaking Stereotypes and Scoring Goals. I want to remind you that you can join us or follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook as Wow Speak English 2.0. You can comment in the chat and send your audio messages by scanning the QR code. Now, I want to introduce you to my co-host. Hello, Gus.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
Good. Hello, Daya.
Hello, Linda.
Hello, Elvis. Welcome again.
Nice. Hello, Linda.
Well, to start getting in context, let's see what our audience thinks about today's topics. So we invite you to participate by scanning the QR code and sending us audio messages about it. Tell us your name, what semester you are in, and if you are from another university, then name it. You can participate by scanning the QR code, and we are going to start with some questions. Gus, tell me the questions.
Okay, first of all, do you know any Colombian female soccer player? Who is she? Second of all, who is your favorite female soccer player and what do you admire most about her? Third, what do you think that are the biggest challenges facing women's soccer in terms of achieving greater equality and recognition? Fourth, have you ever attended a women's soccer match? If so, what is your experience like? And finally, but not least, do you think women's soccer receives the recognition it deserves? Why or why not?
Well, let's see why they think about it, sports and video games in our What Do You Think session.
Have you ever wondered what other people think about stuff? Do you also want to express your opinion? Join us on WhatsApp and send your voice messages to start the conversation. Welcome to What Do You Think About It?
Hello, we're here with
Henry.
Hi, Henry. Do you know any female soccer players?
Yes, I know one. Her name is Catalina Usme. She used to play for América de Cali here in the city.
That's great. And what do you think we can do to promote that people attend more to female soccer games?
I think that maybe we could help some companies for them to sponsor a female team, and maybe like creating junior categories for female players. Maybe they can rank up and end up in a great, either a club team or maybe a national team.
Okay, thank you very much.
Do you know any Colombian female soccer player?
No, really, I don't know about the football because I don't like the soccer. But I see someone's. Sorry, I forgot the word.
Okay.
But I see some, how do you say, partidos? Match. And I think so that the players, I don't know, in Colombia and the local cities are very good players.
Okay. And how do you think we could foster a little bit of recognition for female soccer players?
We marketing using the social media, the social redes, social media, and with presentations for companies or universities or different schools.
Okay.
And I think so that.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello, we're here with...
María Isabel.
Okay, Maria Isabela, do you know any female soccer players in Colombia?
I don't know too much about female soccer, but I know Linda Caicedo, the Caleña soccer player. Is the only one that I know.
Okay, thank you for that. And do you think that women's soccer receives the recognition that it deserves?
Recently, I asked a partner if he knows about that. He say no, because no is something he likes, and I asked him why. He say, I don't know, I don't like too much female soccer, and I think it's because for many time just men have the record. I don't know how to say that. The focus of every media. So I think many people, many persons don't know about this soccer play.
Okay, thank you very much.
What do you think are the greatest challenges facing women's soccer in terms of recognition?
Well, I think women in the soccer field have different kind of challenges, and beginning with the patriarchy we also face not only in soccer but as a society. And they have this challenge, but they also have this feeling that people only recognize men, because in the society we only think about men as soccer. That's my feeling.
Okay.
By my part, I think it's necessary to start giving more recognize to the women in soccer and in other sports, because usually you can't see plays of women in the TV, or you have to pay, or sometimes in the channels that play these games usually don't pass the games for women, so it's necessary to give them more recognize.
Okay. And you, what do you think?
It's similar. Actually, I think the women win more things, and they want to recognize this.
Okay.
And that's it.
The end.
Do you know any Colombian female soccer player?
So I know new ones like Linda and Luisa, but no more.
Okay. And what do you think we could do to foster a little bit of recognition for soccer?
For a little recognition, we can, the games on the TV, more exposure, okay. Because the men's players have more recognition than the women, so that would be a little good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
think I think women have the power, but what do you think about the people in the what do you think section?
Honestly, most of you guys that are supporting the female soccer players that are giving her that they're being invisibilized by the men. Oh, that's kind of heavy because everyone talks about Messi, Cristiano, and all of that, but all of those are men.
Yeah, and they only recognize the ones that already are like famous now, and that's not fair. I mean, they're really good players. What do you think?
Okay, I think it's complicated because obviously in the Colombian society is common, the men's are these displayed exports, but I agree soccer team film is interesting because it's a new talent. It's a new talent, and I'm impressed for this country.
Oh well. Daja?
And I am proud of the women who follow their dreams, regardless of prejudice or stereotypes. And so they have come a long way and are now supported more. But I think there should be support from the beginning.
Yeah, definitely. They should be recognized from like the start and not once they're famous. So, talking about this, I want to know and listen some audio messages like that. We have a lot. I know that we always say that, but this time it's like really we have a lot. So let's listen some audio messages, please.
Hi everyone. Do you know any Colombian female soccer players? Yes, I know Linda Caucedo. She's played with Real Madrid. Who is your favorite female soccer player and who do you admire most about her? My favorite female soccer is Dana Castellano. I admire her speed, her technique, and the way she controls the ball on the pitch. What do you think are the biggest challenges facing women's soccer in terms of achieving greater quality and recognition? I think one of the biggest challenges is the lack of media coverage and sponsorship compared to men's football. Also, there is a lack of support from fans who do not always attend the matches. It's really, really important, this. 4. Have you ever attended a women's soccer match? If so, what was your experience like? Yes, I attend a women's soccer match at the Pascual Guerrero Stadium with my bro, and where Venezuela played against Colombia. It was an exciting experience and the atmosphere in the stadium was incredible. Amazing. Why do you think women's soccer receives the recognition it deserves? Why or why not? Well, no, I think they are not given recognition, and partly it is due to a lack of support from the fans.
Wow. Well, do you guys have any favorite soccer player? Like female soccer player?
I'm going to be honest, I have never watched like football and female football neither, so I can't like afford something or give my opinion. I don't know.
Elvis, do you have one?
Okay, my brother is physiotherapist, and she really like the football and other sports. In my case, I favorite for him Linda Caicedo and Catalina Usme.
Oh yeah.
Because she realized physiotherapy in the I forget the Palma Seca Stadium in the Palma Seca Stadium. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say that Linda is a really good player, but I rather, I prefer Katausme. I don't know why. I've seen her, I've met her, and she's amazing. So let's listen to some, let's read some messages from the chat.
Okay, for example, Daniela Naranjo say my favorite soccer player is Catalina Usme. Yes, she is my favorite soccer too. And in another comments for here is Linda Caicedo, Luis Fernando Villamarin say, Linda Caicedo is great, but there is another Colombian soccer player who has been nominated for the Ballon d'Or award. Yeah. Her name is Mayra Ramirez. It's an excellent data. Thank you, Luis.
Yeah, well, good. So now, I saw in the chat that many people like Linda Caicedo, like she has a really, really big fandom. So let's continue with that TikTok section. Good.
Okay.
Many things happen every day at our campus.
Let's discuss them at TikTok.
The rise of women's soccer. Let's explore the incredible growth of women's soccer worldwide. Women's football began in the late 19th century, although there are records of women playing football informally before. It is documented that the first organized match took place in 1881 in Scotland between women's teams from England and Scotland. It wasn't until the 1917 and 1918 that women's football began to re-emerge thanks to social change and the lifting of restrictions. In 1971, the AFA lifted the ban and FIFA began to organize official competitions for women's football. From there, women's football has grown spontaneously with professional leagues, international tournaments, and increasing visibility worldwide. Nettie Honeybell from England, one of the first known female footballers, Nettie Honeybell founded the British Ladies Football Club in 1894. In England, she was a key figure in the establishment of women's teams at the time when football was seen as an exclusive sport for men. Lily Parr is one of the most iconic players in the early story of women's football. Played for the famous Dick Tame Curse Ladies in the 1920s, one of the most successful women's clubs of the time. Parr was known for her powerful shot and is said to have scored over much goals through her career. Helen Graham played a crucial role in organizing some of the first women's football matches in Scotland in the early 20th century. Best leagues in women's football. AFA Women's Super League from England, National Women's Soccer League from United States, Frauen Bundesliga from Germany, Women's Series from Italy, and best female football players, Alexia Putellas from Spain, is a player of Barcelona Femení and twice winner of the Women's Golden Ball. She is a talented midfielder with great vision of play and leadership. He has been key to the success of Barcelona and the Spanish national team. And Marta from Brazil, considered one of the best footballers of all time. Marta has won 6 FIFA World Player Awards and has been a key player for Brazil. Orlando Pride player in the... I don't know. She's famous for her technique and scoring ability. Sam Kerr from Australia and others.
Wow, there is a many many recognized football players. I want to ask the audience, what is your favorite football team? I mean, we are talking about Colombia, but you may have one different. So let's type in the chat, what is your favorite, your favorite soccer team? And let's continue with the section.
Okay, let's talk about the FIFA U20 Women's World Cup in Colombia. Colombia is holding this important tournament, and of course, here at WOW Speaks English, we'll give you some insights.
Well, we were.
Okay, Daya, where are we?
We are at the Pascual Guerrero Stadium.
So we are watching the soccer match between Colombia and South Korea in the FIFA Sub-20 Women's Soccer Cup. So guys, check it out.
touch for Cabezas. Caicedo calling for it. This is Linda Caicedo! The Golden Girl delivers, as she so often does. Talked about her being on the fringes of the game for much of this second half.
What a match, guys! What do you think about like the girls? How did they play? You, Daya, you were there. You have to tell us the tea. How was this experience? It was your first time there, like watching a women's soccer player, soccer match.
It was my first time.
Yeah.
In the Stadium Pascual Guerrero, and the players are good.
Did you guys watch the match?
I never watched a female soccer team, but it's a good experience. In my experience, watch different sports in life. That's wonderful. The energy and the tension is emotional. It's the best emotional moment for any team fan for the sport. Maybe soccer, basket, and other things. And I hope and enjoy your opportunity to see yesterday this match event. Enjoy the play with excellent players, with Linda, with Luisa, and Mariana, and all.
Yeah, we were watching the match with my mom. She gets so excited. She starts to scream like, "Linda, go! You can do it!" And I'm like, oh my God. Like, if it's that the feeling in the house, I can't imagine like the feeling in the stadium. So let's read some comments on YouTube because there are plenty, and our audience are telling us what their favorite teams are. So what are they?
Okay. For example, the teacher Brenda Vanessa say the match between Colombia versus South Korea was amazing, and yes, that I feel. Valentina Lampera say the story is complicated, but it's good that in this time there fear stereotypes regarding women. That's a fact. Yeah. So Isabella Chunga says Colombia women football teams research is fear FIFA Women World Cup quarterfinals in 2024, making a history of engagement for this country. That's interesting because it's a new record for for this country, for these women, and that's excellent.
Oh, well, good. Someone in the comments says that Mayra Ramírez was named as a candidate to win the gold ball in this year. Elvis, what can you tell me about the Colombia's role in women's soccer?
Okay, the women's role in Colombia is experienced extraordinary growth over the decades, forging a history rich and achievement and challenge overcomes. The beginnings of women's soccer in Colombia dates back to the first attempt and organization in the last 1960s. However, it was now until the 1990s and the structure were formalizing and foundation with light for development of the sport, and which athletes or women like Miriam Guerrero managed to lay the first fundamentals of what we know today as women professional soccer in Colombia. More precisely, in 1968, the Women's Soccer League of Bogota was created on the pioneers in this country and awarded credit what known today is professionals of the sport. In addition, the figure Marian Guerrero, there is Amparo Maldonado, another woman who is considered one of the pioneers of this sport at its 7th and time we're talking about women's soccer was considered in this epoch a crazy topic, and maybe I consider is true, but that's so curious for the scoring or the scored goal, for example, in the women's role in Colombia is in the history was the Women Professional Soccer League in Colombia is net Catalina Usme 35 goal in 5 seasons played. For example, AC Santos 24 goals and 3 seasons played. Fanny Gauto in Paraguay 21 goals and 5 seasons played. And remember that another time is Mariana Ramirez is a co-founder actually in Adidas Club, and so is candidate nominated for a Ball d'Or award. And in the current teams for Colombia is Independiente Santa Fe, América de Cali, Deportivo Cali, and I remember that Millonarios is that excellent teams for the records, or scoring, and something like this. So continue, Linda.
Well, I was reading some comments on YouTube, and people are getting facts about the Colombia's women's football. Isabela Chunga says Colombia's women's football teams reached its first FIFA Women's World Cup quarterfinals in 2024 of 23, I don't know, making a historic achievement for the country. And yes, that was historical. And another comment says, I believe that the Colombian team will stand up for the women of the country and for the whole country. And yes, that's true. So let's keep with the next segment, that is expert analysis. In this segment, we'll share some interviews that we made in cooperation with some professors and students from the Escuela Nacional del Deporte. So let's begin.
Hi, my name is Natalia and I'm here in the Escuela Nacional del Deporte and I'm with
Sara Valentina Ospina Trujillo, docente de la Escuela Nacional del Deporte, profesional en deporte, tengo 24 años.
What do you prepare your players for the competitive of world of professional women's players both on and off of the field?
Bueno, teniendo en cuenta pues las bases del entrenamiento, los componentes del entrenamiento, perdón, siempre nos basamos en la parte física, técnica, táctica y psicológica, pero creo que más allá de todos esos componentes técnico-tácticos y estrategias, siempre me baso mucho en la parte psicológica y emocional y específicamente de trabajo en equipo, porque nosotros como equipo, como mujeres, siempre buscamos el trabajo de cohesión de equipo, de mantener siempre el ánimo arriba, el tema de cuando las niñas tienen el ciclo menstrual, todos esos conceptos que debemos de tener en cuenta como entrenadores, siempre los llevo siempre a mis sesiones. Cómo se sienten las deportistas cada día, qué les gusta, qué podemos mejorar para que las sesiones sean mucho más agradables para ellas, y siempre involucrar trabajos de componentes cognitivos donde ellas puedan desarrollar mucho más las habilidades futbolísticas y de la parte estratégica del juego.
How do you motivate and inspire younger female athletes to support their passion of soccer?
Bueno, sabiendo que la industria del fútbol siempre ha sido liderada por hombres y que la lucha de nosotras como mujeres ha sido una batalla bastante dura, hoy por hoy puedo decir que el fútbol femenino ha evolucionado demasiado, que están respetando nuestros derechos como mujeres en el deporte que es el fútbol. Las quiero motivar a todas a que hagan parte de esta industria, porque hoy por hoy están ganando torneos como ahora en el Mundial Femenino, donde podemos ver que las jugadoras están siendo brillantes, están siendo destacadas por el fútbol que tienen, y también tener en cuenta que la mujer tiene muchas capacidades, muchas cualidades que las representa y las destaca dentro de este deporte. Saber y tener en cuenta que nosotras como mujeres podemos llevar este deporte a muchas más países, muchas más ciudades, saber que lo podemos llevar a otro nivel y que todo lo que hemos venido haciendo se ha estado viendo reflejado. Ya hoy por hoy contamos con ligas, contamos con federaciones, contamos con torneos específicamente para nosotras como mujeres, y que estamos dejando el fútbol muy alto.
Wow, like as I said, women are power, and it's really good that now we are getting that recognition, especially in soccer that was like a only sport for men. And yeah, it's great to listen to these girls and like feel their passion for it, and it's amazing. What do you think, guys?
Honestly, I really love how in this chat and all that support female soccer matches. Oh my god, that's really amazing. I love it because you're not only like giving your own opinion, because everything starts with one sand grain, I guess. So if you give your opinion and you support a lot, they're going to pay more attention to them. They're going to invest more on publicity on them. And the female soccer matches are going to, get more recognized and getting more attention that it deserves.
Yeah, definitely. Daya, do you have any comments on YouTube?
Laura Reyes say Luis Agudelo is the best goalkeeper in Colombia. I love her games. Sebastián Jimenez, it's good that the coaches are doing a very good job.
Yeah, there is a fight here in the comments. People are saying my favorite team is América de Cali, and other people are saying my favorite team is Cali. So there's like a little fight. Also, teacher Carmen Estela Franco says women are capable of doing whatever they want, and yes, that's really true. So let's keep moving with the videos because we have plenty of them. Gus, please.
How do you approach training differently when coaching female soccer players compared to male players?
Bueno, como tal, una diferencia grande no existe. Todos son deportistas, hombres y mujeres. A la hora de abordar los entrenamientos, todos los entrenamientos llevan los mismos componentes de la fase del entreno que se vaya a realizar. Entonces, de pronto sí hay alguna diferencia, que es el trato. Cómo yo me dirijo a la mujer, cómo me dirijo, cómo le hago llegar la información. Y por el tema, pues como lo decía anteriormente, del ciclo menstrual, saber que la mujer es muy variable en su tema de ánimo. Entonces, tener muy en cuenta esa parte, cómo hacerla llegar en las sesiones, cómo hacerle entender las ejercitaciones que queremos cuando de pronto no está bien emocionalmente. Pero creo que ambos deportistas, sin importar el género, se puede trabajar de la misma forma, se puede trabajar exigiendo, se puede trabajar a alto rendimiento, Y pues también tener en cuenta que nosotras las mujeres no han tenido ese desarrollo de la etapa de formación, etapa primaria, que es donde se trabajan las habilidades motrices coordinativas y que a veces se les va a dificultar algunas ejercitaciones. Entonces sí se evalúa mucho más o se trabaja mucho más los aspectos técnicos. Eso de pronto también podría ser una gran diferencia entre hombres y mujeres, pero no creo que haya mucha diferencia entre ambos.
What is your prediction for the National Women's Soccer League?
Bueno, tengamos en cuenta que nosotros hemos venido haciendo una lucha bastante dura para que nuestras mujeres puedan tener una liga digna, que tenga mucha continuidad, que haya más rendimiento, más alto rendimiento en ellas. Pues hoy por hoy solamente tenemos un solo semestre, la cual ella terminó. Tenemos jugadoras que no están en torneos en este momento, que no están con equipos, que ya se les terminó el contrato. Tenemos jugadoras que están compitiendo en este momento con clubes por fuera del país y jugadoras que siguen entrenando con sus equipos de oficiales, pero digamos que no tienen una competencia digna para ellas. Entonces, que eso puede afectar mucho nuestro rendimiento a nivel nacional a referente de otras ligas. ¿Por qué? Porque pues, muchos equipos, de ejemplo Brasil, vámonos a Europa, España, Alemania, etcétera, etcétera, vienen compitiendo todo el año y nosotros nosotros acá en Colombia, pues nuestra liga para un semestre, pues eso quita mucho rendimiento en nuestras deportistas. Entonces, esperamos que para el otro año el pronóstico sea que tengamos una liga digna para nuestras jugadoras, para nuestras mujeres, para nosotros como clubes, para nosotros como entrenadores, entrenadoras, poder tener una liga digna, que puedan competir, que puedan desarrollar todas esas habilidades que ellas tienen y seguir su carrera profesional como debe de ser.
Okay, thank you.
I love how people in the comments are like really inspired about this episode. It's amazing to see how they receive this episode, because that's the idea. The idea is to get more recognition for the girls and get more recognition and like empower that woman who wants to start playing games or start in a contest that's only been for years for only men, and it's amazing. Can you guys please read those comments, because they are really amazing?
I like this comment of teacher Carmen. Coaches are like teachers. They inspire, empower, and ignite a spark in their players.
Yeah, definitely.
That's true.
I really like this one that is from Maria Camila Arredondo Vargas that says, "It's amazing how much dedication and effort our female players put on their training." That's true, honestly. They really effort and give their 100% in each match. And it's amazing. I really like that.
Yeah. There's also a comment of Santiago Lozano that said, "Sports has no gender, anyone can do it, and these girls aren't going to go too far." Yes, definitely they are getting our name of our country like too high, and that's amazing.
Wait. Okay. The Carmen Estela Franco said women are capable of doing whatever they want. Yes, that's the true. And Hector Andrés Montes said Deportivo Cali is the bird, definitely. I don't know, maybe I use another soccer from teams, and I just hope to the tournaments to check that's careers.
Well, so let's keep moving with the next video about the girls that play at the Escuela Nacional del Deporte.
Hi, I'm Diana and I'm here in Escuela Nacional del Deporte with
Michelle Ávila García. Soy estudiante del programa de deporte del cuarto semestre y tengo 24 años.
What team do you play from and what is your position?
Actualmente juego en el equipo de fútbol de la universidad, la selección representativa que va para Juegos Nacionales, y mi posición es delantera centro.
What advice would you give to the younger girls who dream of becoming professional soccer players?
Que yo les diría a las nuevas niñas que quieren empezar o jugar fútbol profesional que aprovechen todas las puertas, las oportunidades, que jugadoras de los procesos de antes han luchado y han peleado por todo lo que ahorita ya tenemos y que antes ellas pensaban que era inalcanzable. Para ellas fue muy difícil tener torneos y liga profesional, entonces ahorita ya tienen la oportunidad de tener un club formativo, ir escalando en ese club formativo y poder dar el salto a la liga profesional. Entonces que aprovechen demasiado toda esa oportunidad porque yo creo que ellas querían eso, tenerlo cuando estaban en la edad de estas niñas ahorita.
Okay, thank you.
Going in this sport, like you can start knocking doors. Let's continue with the next video.
How do you manage the pressure of balancing soccer with other aspects of your life, like studies or work?
Muy complicado. Realmente son sacrificios. En este momento de la vida sí es un sacrificio, ya que yo cuento con 2 empleos y pues mis horarios de acá en la universidad son en la mañana, trabajo en las tardes. Entonces, normalmente nosotras entrenamos acá en la universidad casi todos los días y entrenamos a las 5:30 de la mañana para que todas las que tenemos clases a las 7 de la mañana podamos alcanzar a entrenar 1 hora, 1 hora y 15 y podernos ir a hacer nuestras labores, ya de cómo es estudiar, bueno, y demás para el día, salir de la universidad a trabajar, llegar pues cansado de trabajar, hacer tareas, trabajos, a veces acostarse tarde y aún así levantarse temprano para poder entrenar, aprovechar el tiempo. Por lo mismo que les digo, estamos preparándonos para los Juegos Universitarios Nacionales que los tenemos justo este mes, entonces no podemos bajar, pero todos son sacrificios en pro de nosotras mismas. Escogimos esto, lo que nos gusta hacer y pues así sea sacrificios, es lo que nos gusta hacer y lo que amamos como deporte.
Michelle, and what challenges have you faced as a woman in soccer and how have you overcome them?
Pues realmente muchos. Me acuerdo mucho cuando estaba pequeña, que empecé a jugar en mi barrio, lo que sea, pues siempre fue con niños. Nunca tuvimos la oportunidad de, como la tienen muchas niñas ahorita, de iniciar sus procesos en el fútbol con niñas. Entonces siempre fue con niños y siempre no, niñas no pueden jugar. Marimacha, la típica palabra. Entonces pues fue duro, pero pues realmente, no sé, de pronto haciendo caso omiso, no parándole bolas. De pronto se enojaban porque uno jugaba más que ellos, entonces eso les daba rabia. Como desde chiquito, desde pequeñas, saber manejar esa presión o esos estereotipos fue duro, obviamente, pero pues como cuando ya empezamos a hacer más procesos más serios como Escuela Carlos Sarmiento Lora, Selecciones Valles, eso ya dejaba de importar, porque ya estaba en mi entorno con mis mismas compañeras de equipo, mis mismas mujeres, estábamos haciendo lo que queríamos hacer y ya no había ningún hombre que nos dijera que estaba mal hacer fútbol, simplemente porque ellos pensaban que era así. Entonces fue difícil, pero pues se pudo superar y pues ahorita vemos que somos más mujeres en el gremio del fútbol, en esta industria que es el fútbol, y esperamos siga así, crecer muchísimo más.
These girls are working hard, and she talked about stereotypes, and I think stereotypes are made to break them. Guys, what do you think about what she said?
Well, to be honest, I think that she's a warrior. Waking up at 5:30 and then going to classes, then have to train, then having 2 jobs. Imagine having 2 jobs and going to study, then arrive to your house very late with a lot of homeworks. No, I can't imagine the pressure that she had.
What do you think, Daya?
I think that Michelle is a strong woman, and is an example for us.
Yeah, and you, Elvis?
Michelle, keep going in the same way. This complicated, but it's definitely another girls or women's. If you consider a sacrifice or different stereotypes, no, it's like a tomboy. Forget that. You keep going the same way and enjoy your goals.
yeah, you don't have to listen to anyone who's going to tell you bad things. I mean, ignore them. We always put like excuses for change our lives, and she is like a really strong woman. I don't know, she's a super girl. I mean, doing what she do is really, really hard. And also, we have an interview with the women's soccer team from here, the WOW. So let's see their videos.
Hello, my name is Estefania Loaiza.
Okay, Estefania, I would like to ask you, how do you manage the pressure of balancing soccer with other aspects of your life, such as studies or work?
Well, I think the football is not a pressure because it's something that I really love, so it's not a pressure to balance that. Football helps me to distress about the other aspects like work or study, so I think it's not a pressure at all.
Thank you.
My name is Gabriela Pazmiño Lucero.
Okay, Gabriela, I would like to ask you what inspired you to pursue soccer as a sport and who has been your biggest influence?
Well, I play soccer since I was 10 years old, but I have a niece, and my niece plays soccer since she was 5 years old. And in that time, I think I can play soccer too. And now my niece have 15 years old, and she is extraordinary. I think she will be the best player of the world.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, my name is Lisette Quiñones.
Okay, Lisette, I would like to ask you, what role do you believe women's soccer can play in promoting gender equality and empower young girls?
Okay, I think women in the sport is an incredible role, especially in football, because in other times football was considered only for men. The women now are empowered, all the girls and all the young women to play football. Yeah, you know. So I think that is so incredible to see, like, I don't know, 5 years ago, something like women are only for her husband or something like that. But now we can pair us without a man.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Sofia.
Okay, Sofia, I would like to ask you, what challenges have you faced as a woman in soccer and how have you overcome them?
I think, speaking for me and for a lot of women, one of the biggest challenges that we all have faced is that we are unappreciated and unrecognized, even though we have not had the opportunities that men have in this sport specifically.
Okay, thank you very much.
Wow, these girls are amazing. I didn't know that WOW has a soccer female team. Did you guys know?
Me neither. I just have watched like one girl, but just training alone, and I was thinking that she was training by her own, so I didn't imagine that the WOW have a female soccer player team.
Let's read some comments on YouTube. Juliana Rojas says, very good topic. I think it's important to support a sport, especially to include more women. Definitely. And we should encourage this WOW soccer team. I mean, they do a really good job. We have to support them. What other comments do you have?
Okay, Juliana Rojas says, for me, it's very difficult to practice any sport as a woman, especially because of the culture where it's now being normalized for women to practice, for example, in football and soccer. Yes, Juliana, it's complicated, but you can do it.
And Juliana Rojas say, do you think Cali is the official house of women's soccer? Yes.
Well, yes, of course. We love to watch them.
I really like this comment from Carla Vanessa Gonzalez that says that men always discriminate against women. And regarding what they say, because about doubting the schedules, almost always to get to something we have to try harder. I mean, if you think it, women have always been invisibilized by the men and known by their being like weak. They classify them as weak, and they don't have like the support from some of the boys that have like been growing with those gender roles, and actually that's kind of messed up. So with what I think that you should probably do in this case, if you're a woman and you're training some sport that you love and is being like from the part of the men that are getting like getting on your way, I think that you should follow your dreams. Don't let those comments affect you. Enjoy what you're doing and try your best. Don't let like no one knocks you up or down.
Camila Betancourt, talking about that, says they are very strong and teach us that sport has no gender and that we can achieve any goal or dream. Yes, definitely. I mean, women through the years have become like stronger with the things they want, and I think that's the thing that we have to do. We have to keep like gaining this path of empowering and become like really, really recognized. I mean, we have like the capacity, we have the strength, we have the ability, and we have to keep doing it. And any field, as is soccer or anything else, we can do it, and we can do it the best. So let's listen some audios from WhatsApp.
And yes, I know Natalia Hernandez and Juana Sofía Ortegón of Deportivo Cali and the film Colombian player Manuela Vargas. And it told how hard it had been for her to get there. And she became my favorite soccer player for their courage, discipline, and for going for what, even if it was difficult in a sport that is more known to men than women.
Well, cool. We can keep listening to some audio messages. I think we only have heard like 3.
Hello, I'm here, Miguel Angel Mosquera. So I asked the question. First, of course, the first and most famous is Linda Caicedo, that in my personal opinion is the best player of women's football, and also the beautiful archer of the female selection of Colombia. So, as I mentioned above, for me, Linda Caicedo is a very technical and quality player. Generally, the public doesn't lend much interest to women's football because it's believed that it's not so exciting compared to the men. And finally, yes, I saw the World Sub-17, and I seem very interesting and especially a great game of the team.
Well, I think it's very important to listen everyone's opinion, and I want to know, guys, what do you think? I don't know about like the stereotypes, and what could you tell our audience to finally get out of them?
Okay, first of all, I think that those guys who always have those stereotypes about women, I think they are messed up. I think that they shouldn't mess with other female in these cases about doing literally what they are doing too. Like soccer players in the male soccer teams always think that they are better because they are more big or they are, bigger than them, and they think they're superior. I don't think this should really affect the female soccer players because if you know your own capacities on yourself and you believe that you are doing your best and you know that you're giving your 100%, I think you should really enjoy it. Just don't listen to them, ignore it, and do your best.
Yeah, there's a comment on YouTube that said, don't let other people tell you what you should be. And yes, that's true. When we saw the interview of the girls in the Escuela Nacional, I thought, well, if you have a dream, just follow it and do whatever you have to do to make it. Do you have any other comments on YouTube?
Yes. Juan Camilo Buitrago says we have very good outlets and it's important for this city because we have international representation. Yeah. Hector Andres say definitely we have athletes here in Cali. And Juan David Lazo Chaparro say we have a lot of national talents. It's you what he have given them the due attention. And we will with the best if you pay more attention to them. Yes, I can consider more attention for these talents, more support for these girls, and obviously women's continue for your role because it's the most important in this moment for you sports.
Yeah.
And Santiago, we have great power to win with this warrior woman.
Yes. We have. So now we're going to show some questions about today's episode. We invite you to participate by giving your answers in the chat.
Yeah, and well, thank you to our audience to be here. And I have a little, last message. Just follow your dream. If you're a woman, just don't listen to the things that people say. You can do it. We all can do it. And yeah, thank you to our audience. Thank you to my co-host. Remember that the next episode is going to be on September 19 about Japanese culture. So don't lose it. So bye-bye. Thank you everyone to be here.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
See you.
Welcome to WOW Speaks English.
A streaming program with a radio format made by the students for the world.